Hot on the trail of that stupid loss. Let's see if I can win this one. It's a good hand if there was mana. Oh, Jesus, we're gonna keep this and hate our life. Come on, fetch land, be on top. Alright, well, he mulliganed down to 5 lards. Put it on the bottom of our library.
Okay.
But if he's got 5 cards and mana to do it, he might still win the game. I'm just not going to go any lower than this. I'm not going to die to mulligans. I just don't want to die to mulligans right now.
FaceTime Alexis.
He's really contemplating that top card, though. Put a card on top of his library, huh? Okay. Alright. Noble Hierarch, your job is to stay alive and not die. You can get pathed to exiled, that's fine. Alright, you stayed alive. Oh, and there's a land on top. Oh my goodness. This isn't the end of the world over here. Alright, so I might be playing against a Grizzlebrand deck. That would not make me a happy camper. Do I want white or do I want blue? I probably want white. I can make blue with my Noble Hierarch at any rate. And I'm going to pay life for it because why not? I'm just going to go attack with this Noble Hierarch. If it gets bolted, it's not the end of the world for me. Maybe it's a Jund deck that I'm playing against then? Dark Confidant? Alright, well, we're going to bolt the crap out of that guy. This was later on in the game. Might go ahead and think about not bolting it and just winning the game off of that. But we have enough Tarmogoyfs that should he miss land drops, we're probably fine. We're also not dying to an Abrupt Decay here. Alright, cool. This also means that we can bolt his Tarmogoyf. Oh, that's pretty spicy right there, too. But no, we're going to just bolt his Tarmogoyf. We're not going to get too greedy. We're just going to bolt the Tarmogoyf after he blocks. And then we're going to go ahead and cast our own Tarmogoyf again. Because, you know, whatever. We've got a lot of Tarmogoyfs in hand. We're going to go ahead and use that to its full advantage. And hope to God he doesn't have a, a Maelstrom Pulse. Oh, if he taps for Maelstrom Pulse, I'm going to feel so sad right now. Okay, that's Dark Confidant. It's going to block, which is theoretically fine. Because we'll still be doing 6 damage. Plus, he's going to have to take at least 1 damage off of his own land. Alright, so the 1 damage off of his land is actually going to hurt him a lot. And Geist might cinch this game for us. Because Sans I think he would have wiped the board last turn if he had. But he doesn't. Alright, Geist, if he doesn't wipe the board with Damnation, Geist is going to win this game, regardless of what he puts down. Alright, we got it. Applied pressure and hoped. Now, what do we side in against Jund? I don't have a lot of practice against Jund recently. Suppose Thalias are good. He probably brings in bolts, so Dramoka's commands are probably good against him too, as well as Aven Mind Sensors. I think that's probably what we do. I don't think we really hope a negate works. Let's see what he's got. Let's see what he's got. Let's see, they run Inquisition, Bolt, Thoughtseize, Abrupt Decay, Terminate, Kolaghan's Command, Liliana, Maelstrom Pulse. That's a lot of spells. In the sideboard, they have Abrupt Decay, Ancient Grudge, Feed the Clan, Fire Spout. They probably bring in Feed the Clan against me. Fulminator Mage, Kitchen Finks. They probably bring in those Kitchen Finks. This is going to get a whole lot harder. Olivia Voldaren, Damnation, Outpost Siege, and Shatterstorm. This is going to get a lot harder, depending on the sideboard that is used against me. I think, let's see here. That's a lot of removal. Most of it's not damage-based removal either. We might side out the collected companies here. Yeah, to feel it up, I'm going to side out the collected companies. Geist is actually pretty good to keep in. I'm actually going to take out the Qasali Pride Mages too. I think there's probably going to be enough things with Huntmaster of the Fells, Skoos, Dark Confidant Carol, keep Olivia in the sideboard, depending on what they side in. That Bolt is worth keeping in. Bolt could be sided out though as well. If I decide that like the combo is more important than a Bolt. I'll keep this hand. Let's see how it starts off. Probably with the discard spell. He mulled once, so there's that. Probably starts off with a discard spell like I thought. Oh, no, he just taps down his land. Okay. So Stomping Ground is what we're going to start with. I'm doing my best not to throw the game like I did last go around. I should have been able to win against Dark Confidant, huh? He's really sticking that Dark Confidant out there. He's really confident about that Dark Confidant. My girlfriend's laughing at that. She thinks that's a pretty funny thing. My choice is either to kill that Dark Confidant and cast a Tarmogoyf, or try to stick out a Aven Mind Sensor. I think I'm gonna kill the Dark Confidant. I think I'm not that greedy trying to go for the Aven Mind Sensor and killing it, like being theoretically awesome and being like, oh, I know what you're doing. I think that's too cute, and I'm like too far into this tournament to consider cute a good thing to do. Last time I won by casting a lot of Tarmogoyfs, and we're gonna hope that we can do the same thing again. Here goes another Dark Confidant. He really wants that Dark Confidant to stick, man. I suppose we can... Actually, we could be awesome here. And cast the... Yeah, let's do that. That sounds great. Let's try to cast the Aven Mind Sensor. And then path his Dark Confidant. Well, he's got the top 4 cards. He did hit something with it. I can't believe that. I'm impressed. I'm impressed by that. I'll collect a company next turn. I don't mind too much trying to go for this with the Aven Mind Sensor. The Aven Mind Sensor is going to get bolted before anything else is going to get bolted at any rate. Watch it be a Liliana. Huntmaster. Alright. Equally as pretty crappy. I just won't let it flip next turn. I suppose we just attack all out here, and he'll try to block the Tarmogoyf. If he blocks both ways, then that's fine with me too. Like, he'll kill my Tarmogoyf, but I'm not really too hurt by it. It doesn't matter if I collect a company right now or if I collect a company later. I suppose, theoretically, it's better if I collect a company right now. So that way I don't flip the Huntmaster. And we hope that this is enough to start changing things and like put put it really on my side to win this game. He could shock my Aven Mind Sensor right now if he doesn't cast anything, but if he doesn't cast anything, that puts a little bit of a lead towards me, because that means he can't wipe the board. I mean, I suppose he could wipe the board right now, and I would be kind of up a little bit of Schitt's Creek, because I'm overextending, but I'm sort of realizing that I think the only way out of here is to overextend. Huntmaster's not going to do anything now. He could eat his Dark Confidant, which is going to shrink my Tarmogoyfs to 2-3. And I think I just gotta attack all out. And I can still pump with my Kessik Wolf Run once, and that'll take out the the Scavenging Ooze if he decides to block that way. But he has to block, right? He can't take massive amounts of damage here. Alright, so we're going to pump and attack over. And if he doesn't, we're just going to land our creatures. He didn't wipe the board, so I'd assume then we're fine to overextend. He takes all this damage. This is a lot of damage to take. Yeah, I'm just going to pump in response. By 1 should be enough. I guess I'll do it by 2. Because I've got no other way to use my mana. This will let me trample over at least 1 damage here and knock him down a peg or 2. He's probably going to end up killing off my, yeah. But at 9 life, I mean, he still has an advantage here. He's able to come back pretty hard. I had to trade a resource and not be able to cast anything. Abrupt Decay, sure. I swing back just as hard. And I can kill that Tarmogoyf. Although I'll just let it trade. Alright, we won't even trade. It'll just be a 4-4. I don't know if he knows that. Oh, he gains 2 life and he gets a wolf token. That's right, because he didn't cast anything. Oh, because he casted 2 things. Alright. Well, that's something. Put a Noble Hierarch into play. Will attack. I gotta like whittle down his resources if possible. Question is how he blocks here. Forgot about the flip back. He has control over it. Arguably one of the best decks to run Huntmaster is Jund, but it's like it's hot and cold, man. Okay, so it's back as a 2/2. So I think I'm okay with this, and I'll just kill the Tarmogoyf. He just wants to get rid of my... I wonder if he doesn't have any removal in hand then. So let's see what we got. You could cast nothing and kill off a Noble Hierarch. It's a 4/4 blocker. But that doesn't kill my Tarmogoyf. I guess I got no reason to float here. I mean, I could float and then just add trample over, but I don't want to do that. Let's see how he blocks. If he double blocks, he probably doesn't have a bolt in hand. He has a terminate, though. Okay. I should have bolted that Ravager before the trigger expired. Alright. That kind of stinks. And I can't cast two things at once. So, the Ravager lives, and I probably die. I can't think of how I get back in this game. Liliana makes it harder for me to even hope to get... No, I'm not going to get back in this game. Should have bolted. Didn't bolt. Could have bolted. Should have bolted. I made a call, and it was the wrong call. Let's bring back the retreats and take out something. What do I want to take out? I guess Bolt wasn't super great. Jermonka's Command would arguably be better. The Aven Mind Sensor was alright. I mean, it didn't slow him down, but it could have. I'll take out 2 bolts and see how it goes. I'd like to play first. Yes, I'd also like to keep a hand that has a Geist right away. If he flounders, then that's good for me. So let's see if he has a bolt in hand and is going to kill my Noble Hierarch. He might have a Thoughtseize. That would take away my Geist. Alright, so there goes my Geist. That was my best chance of winning this game. What do I draw into? Neither Reliquary. That's a pretty good draw, I'd say. Alright, let's crack some fetches. Hopefully he doesn't have a bolt in hand. We have to run right into this. I can't win this game by casting a Wild Nacatl here. I have to try to go bigger than him. Yeah, we're going to go Stomping Ground. The reason why is I'm trying to get my mana, but I'm also trying to keep a lot of green in the deck in case I draw Ooze, because Ooze would have probably helped me win the game very quickly last go around. I'm sure he's got removal. Yeah, Abrupt Decay. We really needed that Geist to stick around. We'll go for Collected Company early, right? That way, if we hit like an Aven Mind Sensor, it's good for us. Damn, that really did not. That was not worth the Collected Company. We are just getting crap here. We're getting crapped on, man. Fucking crapped on. Dark Confidant, huh? Oh, but he missed the land drop. Well, we have a shot here, then. Let's attack. If he blocks, I guess that's fine. But we're hoping he doesn't block and he just takes damage, and he'll take a lot more damage from whatever he draws. So let's see what he draws off of this. Swamp. Okay, well that's what he needed. He definitely needed a swamp. If he makes a sack a card, we'll sack a Noble Hierarch. It's not like the worst thing in the world. We have access to blue, so let's just get more Stomping Ground. Alright, Knight of the Reliquary is a pretty good card. We might be able to crawl our way back into this game. Let's see what we hit. He's got to have like a removal spell. Damnation. Abrupt Decay. Alright, there we go. So let's put the Noble Hierarch, or the Knight of the Reliquary out here, who is very big. Theoretically, we could go for a Keswick Wolf run as well. So an Inquisition is a pretty dead draw against me now. That's actually probably great. That just means that he lost 1 life. I'm fairly okay with him losing 1 life. Jamaka's Command is really good too. I'm just going to attack straight here. If he goes to try to, like, bolt, we're fine. Terminate? Sure. I mean, I could have expected that, but that's fine. Alright. Let's see how this is going to turn out for me. We're going to have to stop that right now. We're going to have to say no. About that, no. Prevent all damage and put a 1/1 counter. So there you go. And there's your creature.
We'll do fine.
We'll see what he's got. Maybe he's going to put down a Tarmogoyf. Maybe he has more Abrupticate. He's got 4 cards in hand. Can't see him dying anytime soon. He's stabilizing. Collect the Company's a fantastic draw. Let's just go for an attack. See if we get Abrupticade.
I do miss being a cow, though.
See you later. We'll do it at the end of turn so we can play around Damnation. That could possibly exist. Liliana could come down as well. Yeah, Liliana's coming down. And he's obviously going to do a discard, which is fine by me. Hopefully we'll get something good here. Scoos and the Cuddle is pretty good here. So Tarmogoyf might be coming down. Yeah, I can shrink that Tarmogoyf pretty easily.
Okay, just stay out of the way.
Not to mention I can give protection to my Nicodle as well. So let's see how much I can shrink it. Let's eat all the creatures. There's 1 creature in his yard. And how many creatures in my yard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have just enough. Let's go 1 by 1. Dark Confidant.
Yeah, it used to be the same, but then I just
Wild
changed
Nicodle.
up my build to match more of
Reliquary.
yeah.
I'm gonna have 2 more creatures in yard.
Builds and then people being
So
like,
not
yes,
quite
this is
enough.
like science.
He'll have to
Like,
block,
it never really worked out for
and
me.
Liliana sack doesn't really matter to me.
Style, so I would kind
Let's
of
see.
take
We have
that
enough
one
for
just to, like, match that
5,
other suit
8
me, and it ended up
damage.
working out way better.
He'll have to block, regardless of what we do.
Yeah, I usually just try and stay out of combat as much as possible. Like direct combat, I mean.
Let's see here. If I give this protection from green, I can do 2 more damage. Plus the Exalted triggers. This should be the game right here, right? It's not quite the game. Oh, no, plus the 2 damage. Yeah, it's not quite the game. That'll be 8, 9, so we'll bring him down to 1. And we're going to put it on the Wild Nacatl. So he's going to have to block the Scavenging Ooze. If I ate my one creature last turn, I could have won the game, but I missed that trigger again, being my own stupid person. He's got one card in hand though, so I don't think he's got this game. He can make me sack a Noble Hierarch. So of course I'll sack like a Noble Hierarch here. And that's going to be a Tarmogoyf, sure. Thalia. Let's go ahead and eat out his graveyard at this point. He has a Inquisition we need to get rid of. And another Inquisition that we're going to need to get rid of. To shrink that Tarmogoyf down. Now let's see. I can also shrink down. I have 1, 2, 3 dudes in the yard, so I can't eat that down enough. I could. And also, I don't have enough to eat all my library to, or my my lands to shrink him down some more. But he's gonna actually have to block. If we attack this to him, and we attack this to Liliana, he's gonna have to block with the Tarmogoyf. Yeah. This way we get rid of the Lily and we don't have to sack any more creatures. Give him less outs. He has to block the Scavenging Ooze. So let's see what we got. Anything in hand to stop this? Removal spell, probably. So he's going to have another blocker, which is just going to be fine because it's just going to be the same exact thing that I did last game. Or last time around, last turn. Man, work has really taken a toll on me. Could have won much earlier too, but I didn't. Could be that he has a cut. If he has a cut, that's fine. I get another 4. I get 4 damage easy on him. Could have casted the Thalia. I kept it in hand just because I'm afraid of the 4 mana. Let's let him put a card back in hand too.
Unreal. This has never happened where it's just like.
Come on, not that guy. That's not what I wanted.
No, get away from me. No. I know, he's real good. Oh,
I'm not using my mana efficiently. I'm like, by the way, like very openly realizing this. You can use his ability. Hopefully he'd put something shitty in there, like a lightning bolt. And I let him have the lightning bolt.
Just leave it to us, Mesmers. We got this. Oh no. Yeah, please don't.
We're gonna hope that he doesn't get the wipe spell here. We're gonna put the Thalia out there to ensure that we win the game next turn.
Hey, I'm gonna put an all field on you.
All right. Remember this, Lantern. Eat his yard. Don't be an idiot like you've been like for the last 3 turns and not eat his yard with open mana that you had. Kitchen Finks, sure. He doesn't win the game. I don't win the game quite yet. Almost like a Keswick Wolf run, in which case I do win the game. A Bolt would win me the game probably too. Sure. Dead. Alright. Eat stuff. Eat stuff. Feast. Feast over here. Let's start just eating
This
like
is utter
all the stuff out of his yard.
Oh my god, I wish I was recording right now because this is so awesome.
What do we got here? Tarmogoyf. So that's one of the reasons why I left one creature, or two creatures in my yard, I guess two.
No, get away.
Just kill the kitchen finks. Alright. Do we have enough in our hand that we can literally just leave this like this?
Oh shit, so it literally really is just like up to us.
I mean, he can't draw anything at this point aside from a wipe spell that would screw me. So let's just start eating stuff out of his yard to ensure that he doesn't have a chance to do that. That he doesn't have a chance to like put a Tassiger down. I mean, I guess he could still put a Tassiger down.
Yesterday and you're level 80? Oh yeah. Yeah, I haven't really played in like several months, so
This is gonna be very hard for him to stop this at this point. Is this the Damnation? No. So, we were the last one. We went 3-1. We could have probably went 4-0, but I screwed up on round 3. There was a lot of play errors. I gotta admit to that. I'm not gonna try to be, oh, I'm the best. Look at me. I did 3-1. But I will say that I did 3-1 under 75 hours worth of work and manual labor. And I was able to, even with mistakes, still manage to win the game. So this is incredible. This zoo deck with collected company and retreat to Coralhelm, it's stupidly good. It's stupidly good, guys. This is my first modern event that I'm playing with this deck, and I couldn't be happier.
I am so mad that I'm not recording.
For what it's worth, here's the deck. I'm not going to go into it about my card choices or not. It's all been explained prior to. So this is exactly what I'm running, and I'm pretty happy with every single slot. There's nothing I really would change. Yeah, just really happy with this deck completely, and glad I could get a result up there. Doubt this one's going to be recorded since there was only 17 players, but, you know, we can always hope.